Hi there, welcome to the first in a series of photo editing for beginners. This one's going to be all about how to size your pictures, how to resize your pictures for use on the web. Now, before you start, the very first thing you have to do is make a copy of your picture. You don't want to edit this one because this one's got all the pixels straight from the camera, and you might want to print it one day or make it bigger. So let's first of all go File, Save As, and we'll make a copy of the picture. Because I've got this save in version set with the original, it gives it a new name, edited to in this particular case, and I can make a copy. Just tick through the quality, and now you can see I'm actually working on the copy. Now, just going back to the file box for a moment, you can see my original there and my copy, which are almost identical. I guess the extra word in the file has given us an extra kilobyte for some reason. Anyway, so we're now checking on the fact that we're working on the copy, not the original, and so anything we do to this will not reduce the quality of our original. Now we want to reduce the file size so that when we upload to the web it'll take less time, and when people want to download our picture to view it, it'll take a lot less time as well. Now the whole thing is that we're looking at this picture now at 25% magnification. If I just increase the magnification, you can see that at 100% magnification we couldn't even fit the picture onto our screen. So we don't need all that information to look at it on the web. We only need a quarter of it. Okay, so we're going to look at reducing the file size, and in order to do that we go to the image menu, resize, and image size. Okay, now looking at this screen here, the first few boxes I've got the number of pixels in the picture, and down here we've got a document size selection here, which is more for when you're printing the picture. Okay, just to show you that little bit first, if I untick resample image, then these boxes then become sealed, not editable, and all I can do now is to change the resolution or the print size, and each of those three boxes is actually connected. So if I change the resolution to 300 pixels an inch, which is a better size for printing, a better resolution for printing, better quality, then my picture will be able to print up to 26 centimeters by 17, which is round about an A4 size with a big border around it. If I wanted to print a bigger picture, a sort of A3 is 42 centimeters width, then I could only print at a resolution of 185, which is probably good enough if you're viewing it from a reasonable distance. Anyway, what we're talking about now is how to resize the pictures downwards for viewing on the web. So ticking my resample image box then makes these pixel sizes editable. Just to make sure that we understood that when I alter these document size, I'm not altering the size of the file at all. All I'm doing is telling Photoshop what size I want to print it, and thereby at what resolution. But if I want to actually change the size of the file, then I've got to have this box ticked, resample image. Okay, Constrain Proportions obviously constrains the proportions. If I don't do that, then the picture will stretch or squash depending on which way you go. So we need that one. Scale styles is only of any use when you're doing special effects or putting text on the picture or whatever, but because we're using just a straightforward photograph, the scale styles has no effect whatsoever. Okay, getting back to the business end of this, the size that we want to go down to, depending on many factors, but in this instance we want to get it down to the same size, so the same size as we're looking at it, but at 100%. So I'm guessing here that about 700 pixels is what we've got from here to here. It's probably a bit bigger. So you can see the picture now shrinks to nothing, but that's because we're viewing it at 25% magnification. So if I go to the view here, I haven't actually got 100% on here, so I just have to zoom in. There is a keyboard shortcut for this, which is Control and Spacebar, which will take me through those steps. Now I'm looking at it at 100%. It's now more or less the same size as it was before, but there are a lot less pixels, there's a lot less information in the picture. So if I save that, then we can really see what's going on. So now I've saved edited to, having reduced the number of pixels in it. If I look now at the file size, if I open that little box, you can see that the file size has gone from 1227 kilobytes to 138 kilobytes, so nearly a tenth of, or just over a tenth of the original size. So you can see there are great advantages. Now that picture will upload 10 times as fast and download 10 times as fast, and it looks exactly the same. In fact, you could almost argue that it looks a little bit better because the pixels are not being squished by the Photoshop resizing thing. So there you are. That's how to resize your pictures. So no excuse for uploading huge pictures to my gallery anymore.